What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today it is time to work on the BMW budget track car build. Taking a little break from the Lemons WRX. Today we got some headlights, some taillights, and some fog lights to throw into this thing because these are pretty fogged up. The rear tail light's broken and the fog lights, one's broken and one's missing. So let's go ahead and get this install going. So here's what the old headlights look like. They are fogged up completely. So we got here, these are by Eagle Eyes. I think they were like, they're around $90 or something like that. Here is one of them. It's what they look like compared to the old ones. These are also the halogen ones, so you can kind of keep that retro yellow headlight look without getting too ricey with it, I should say. So it's held on by a few clips, so let's go ahead and pop the hood and throw these suckers in. First off, remove the three 8mm bolts here on the top. Next, you go ahead and pop out this quarter side marker, or the signal here. Yeah. So go ahead and grab a long extension with your 8mm, and there are two little screws down here that you can buzz off real quick. And there's also one down in here. Oh, if you don't drop your socket. Once you get those two screws out, your headlight unit should kind of wiggle its way out, and it should be held in by your two bulbs. You can either unclip them or twist them to take the bulbs completely out, so just be careful not to break them. Twist them counterclockwise just enough. They should kind of wiggle their way out. So here's the old one, here's the new one. As you can tell, there's a major difference here. They look very OEM, which is nice. So let's go ahead and install those 5 screws and pop in the signal, see what they look like. So the new ones actually came with bulbs pre-installed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and unclip this old one, plug it into the new one. If I can get it unplugged, there it goes. Plug it in, factory location, line it up. So I went ahead and started that with my hand, and just kind of be very careful if you're using a impact, because you can easily over tighten it, so I'd recommend finishing it off by hand. So we're installing this one. I'm going to go ahead and use a long pair of needle nose pliers. I couldn't find my straight ones, so I'm using the bent ones. I had this. I don't know where I put it. It might be in the trunk. So here we got the new ones installed. The fitment's pretty good overall. This side sticks out a little bit. It's kind of, I almost think you can adjust them, but I don't think you're able to. But over here looks really nice, and overall very pleased with it so far. So let's go ahead and do the other side and then test them out. So we just finished installing the headlights. They look good, they work, we tested them out. Next, the fog lights. As you can tell, stock one here is broken. That one's completely missing. So went ahead, these are some smoked ones, plug and play. Should be good. They're like $25. I'll put a link down in the description of where I got all this stuff from, so you guys can check it out. But first, have the car up in the air. I'm gonna look and see if I can disassemble it from right here without taking the whole bumper assembly off. I don't know if you can see it there, but there are, I think there's 2 or 4 little Phillips head screws that I'm gonna start with. So to get the old one out, I ended up just kind of smashing the whole frame out. It was held in by like 4 screws, and also this really weird bracket which you have to like tilt and then pull out from one side. It's kind of giving me struggles, and there's like another screw, so I just ended up just smashing it out since it was broken already. So to install the new ones, this is the old piece that you'll need. You put the little peg in there like so, but before I do that, slip this behind here and kind of position it where I need it. So this back piece here that came off the new light, there is another OEM piece that you had to reuse. That's what goes on the end of this little tilt peg here. So make sure you screw those two in with the 2 Phillips. This screw here adjusts the tilt either down or up, however you want it to shine. Pop out the fog light, go ahead and feed it through the back. Put the little peg in here on this side. Line up this side here, put the 2 screws in from the back, then take your fog light like so. Snap it in the little clips and then clip it down toward the middle of the car, and you should be set. Since this fog light broke out before I owned it, the connector was broken. It wasn't even here, that's how it is. So what I'm going to have to do is take this off. I'm gonna go ahead and snip those wires as far as I can in there. I might have to extend them a little bit, so I'm just gonna go ahead and crimp them Also, I'm gonna drill a hole in this cap so I can feed the wires through and keep my little water dust shield over top, so the water does not get inside the bulbs. And I'm just gonna go ahead and crimp them into the OEM harness. So these are the new lights I got. They got the gray and the red. They were 60 bucks, I think, off Amazon. So we'll see exactly how well they work. But here are the old ones. Got cracked right here. Looks pretty bad. So we're gonna go ahead and pop these out and pop the new ones in. First off, there's 4 8mm nuts to remove. So next, go ahead and remove your bulbs. Carefully twist them out without breaking them off. There's that. Pull them out. I'm just gonna go ahead and set them down on the trunk exactly how I pulled them out, so I'll know where they go. I'm gonna put them back. Unclip your clip somehow. Oh boy, there it is. Now it should here's the old light. There's the old one, here's the new one. So let's go ahead and toss the new one in. It looks sick. Since there's new foam on this headlight, you're gonna have to kind of push it in there a little bit, put the 4 nuts on, and then kind of tighten them in a crisscross pattern to really seat it in there so water will not get into your headlight. You can also pull them out with the bulbs in, just be careful, and you can also install it with them in. Just make sure you don't clip it on the body of the car. Ooh, there she went. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up this quick install on the E36 budget track card build. This car will be getting some love here and there every once in a while, but it's a slow build for sure. 240's next in line after the Lemons WRX. But we got the taillights to work pretty well. The E36s are kind of finicky when it comes to the little bulbs on the inside. We couldn't get the brake lights to work, but my system is telling me that there's like brake light failures. For 60 bucks, you really can't beat it. It looks great, feels quality-ish enough. And the headlights and fog lights, very easy to install. Definitely recommend it. Make sure you check out the links down in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Help me out so much. Subscribe to stay up to date on all the builds. Take care, guys. Let's go! Let's go!